Alright, so today we have an Xbox One something S, I guess this is. We are going to test it, see what it does. I've got it plugged in, HDMI is hooked up, so I'm going to press the power button. And it does absolutely nothing. So let's get this thing torn down and determine whether it's a power supply or it's a motherboard fault. So I'll be back when I have it torn down. Alright, so during disassembly I found the broken pieces that go on the bottom of this plastic piece right here. I found two of them broken. I'm not sure how they got broken, but yeah, so let's real quick, let's move this out of the way. Let's plug this in and check the voltage coming out of it. Alright, so we got gray and black. Gray look like they're on the bottom. Alright, so power supply is good, or at least it's outputting 12 volts. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that the 12 volts are shorted. No, we can't see it. Let me yeah, so our 12 volt line is shorted. So let's get the fan off. And so part of the problem was these were broken off, and this is metal, so I don't know if it's conductive or not, but probably was not helpful of them being on the motherboard. Yeah, they're definitely conductive, so who knows what damage could have been caused. Hopefully the 12 volt rail shorted, and that was the end of it. So yeah, my 12 volts is shorted, so we need to figure out where it shorted at. So let's turn on the microscope. I'm going to put my multimeter in diode mode. I'm going to have red probe on ground. Black probe is going to probe. So I'm reading 0.052. That is not good. So this is 0.65, which is normal. Let's go to the next one. That's 0.67, so that's normal. The gate on this one's 0.6. 0.6 on the next one, and the final MOSFET is 0.6. So yeah, I'm gonna say our culprit is this MOSFET right here. Let's check this 0 ohm resistor. Zero ohm resistor is good. So yeah, so I say we need to take off that MOSFET, and then we will recheck the short on our 12 volt rail and see if it has gone. Alright, MOSFET is removed. Alright, let's see if our short has gone. and our short has gone. I go back and measure resistance. .2 meg or whatever that was. Alright, so all I need to do is to source another to put there. So let me go figure out if I have one. Alright, so I think that is the same chip. So I'm going to pull one off. But first I need to make sure it is reading 0.6 volts on the gate. Yeah, so that's reading 0.667. So we'll go ahead and extract this chip off of this donor board. And I wonder if you can order those MOSFETs from that electronics company. I can't remember their name, but there, finally. I'm going to put a little flux down. All right, let's put it back on there. So I don't know if I should just change this chip right here preemptively, because I've seen in the past from just watching other folks, a lot of times that chip gets shorted, and it gets shorted because this chip here is causing something bad. So let's we're going to check to make sure we're still reading 0.6 volts on that gate, and we are. On the gate of this MOSFET, we're still reading 0.6 volts. So if we check to verify that we are not grounded, we are good to go. So I say we connect this back up and see if she'll cut on. That's what I think we should do. Oh, I saw the fan spin. That's good. So let's see if we can cut it on. All right, I think we're in business. All right, so the next step is to, I've got to clean all these parts because somebody spilled liquid. So I'm gonna clean everything with soap and water and let it dry, and then I'll put this back together and we will see if it is fully functional. So I will see you when I'm finished with that. Alright, so I got it back enough to test to see if we're getting any video out. Hopefully the hard drive's good, hopefully Wi-Fi, all that kind of stuff's good. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and cut it on and switch over to the camera. Looks like we got video out. And we are in business, y'all. It is booting up. Alright, let's see if it reads the disc. Spinning up the disc, it sounds nice and smooth. Yep, I see it's installing the disc now. So that's good. So that works. Let me find a controller. Oh wait, I don't. If this, how do you sync one of these things? All right, so I'm gonna press the little button down here. It's flashing. I'm gonna press the sync button here. I gotta cut on the controller first. Oh wait, it doesn't have batteries. All right. So I'm going to turn on the controller. Okay, I'm going to press the sync button. Then I'm going to press the sync button here. I guess that's how you do this, right? Or do I hold it in? Okay. Okay, so I think it's synced. So now, oh yeah, we're in business, y'all. Alright, how do I go to settings on this? My games and apps, connect to the Xbox network. Oh, here's settings. Network settings. Set up a wireless network. And I see wireless networks. Alright, man. So this device is fully functional. See, I'm going to go ahead and clean the case, put it all back together, and we will take one last look at it and make sure it works. And then that will conclude this video. So I'll be back. Alright, so it's all done. And I got to tell you, it turned out very nice. I washed the case with soap and water. I cleaned the board with isopropyl alcohol. Somebody made a comment that get this man a ultrasonic cleaner, and that individual is correct. I definitely need to get one of those because it would make this process a lot less time consuming. But anyhow, let's cut it on and see if everything still works. Switch over to our camera view. Yep, everything's still good. So all in all, this was a pretty easy fix, and as far as fixes go, I wasn't getting any power, so it can either be the power supply, the south bridge, or a shorted 12-volt rail, one of the two, or one of the three. So yeah, we just used process of elimination to figure out what it was, and so yeah, we've got a nice console. Anyhow, I hope you guys learned something, and we will see y'all in the next one.